she's gorgeous regardless, okay? No matter how you wear her, she's gorgeous, okay? Hello there, wig friends. Welcome back to my channel. I am Nikki, and guess what I have for you today? It's a wig review. Yeah, that's no surprise. The title said it all, but those of you who are regulars of my channel know that's what I bring you most of the time anyway. But if you happen to be new and love wig reviews, you're going to want to click that subscribe button. Make sure you also click that little bell too while you are at it, because my uploads are pretty random and I would hate for you to miss out on any of them. Now, make sure you also watch all the way through, because I would hate for you to miss out on anything I have to say about this wig, because that's who we're talking about today. And also, I tell you everything that you need to know. I don't want you to miss out on any of those details. So make sure you also click the like button. Give me that little thumbs up. That would be greatly appreciated. If by some chance you don't like this video, that's okay. But please let me know why, so that way maybe I can make some changes if necessary. And I want to hear from you as well. So please go in the comments and give me your respectful feedback. I also happily take requests. So if there's a wig you'd like me to review, please let me know. Also, as of right now, I have a wig sale going on in my Poshmark closet. Lots of wigs in there. I add new ones to it often, but right now, especially with the Christmas season upon us, I got some good deals. You will be able to find the link to my closet in the description box. So that's my little opening spiel that I always do. Let's get on with it, shall we? All right, so let me start off first by showing you what I'm wearing for my eyeshadow look today, and that would be the All Done Up palette from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. Here you go. I am wearing this silver shade right here on my lids, and I mean, come on. Need I say more? Need I say more? Stunning. All right, the wig. Let's come with the wig. All right, so I have one from Main Concept today. She is in the style Blessing. So here's the stock card. She is an HD lace front from the Trendy collection. The color I have her in is SR1B / Toffee Blonde, and that's this color right there. I didn't count how many colors she is available in, but they list them right down there. So you can pause and zoom in if you want to. And then let me tell you, she has a trendy swept bang, 4-inch deep parting space with baby hair. It says that she has pre-plucked edges and skin tone blending HD lace. That's what it says. You know, I'm gonna look into all that. But anyway, I know she's heat safe to some degree, and I picked her up for $42.50 from hairstopandshop. Well, Miss Blessing here, I've got a smile on my face, so that's always a good sign. I really am loving these curls. I think they're super beautiful, or waves, whichever one you want to call them. I think this is more of a curl pattern, to be exact, but that's just my opinion. I just love it either way. I think it's really super beautiful. And what really surprises me the most is that as of right now, because keep in mind I do pre-film, there are no other reviews out there for her, and she came out a few months ago if I'm not mistaken. It seems like Main Concept is one of those brands that people buy, but maybe not as often as the other brands do, or at least they're just not reviewed as much as the other brands are. And that really surprises me because Main Concept drops a lot of new styles from time to time. So, you know, again, I'm just surprised. But this one in particular, I really thought was going to be really popular on YouTube for reviews, but is not, at least as of yet. So, she's beautiful though. That's why I say that, because she is really beautiful. Look at this. Now, I love curly styles. I really love them more than anything else. So to me, this is exactly what I want. I also love this, what is it? Trendy swept bang. You know, a little nice little dramatic swoop is always cool. So I'm here for that. And just the way that this is all done up. Now, obviously, I don't do the installation on camera for you like most other wig reviewers do, because most other wig reviewers already do that. And I feel like I would much rather just show you the end result and not waste the time with that. So that's why I wear the wig for a little while before I film. So that way I'm not only going off my first impressions. And the entire time I've been wearing her, she has been staying in place. I am really surprised by that, especially when it comes to this swoop here. Usually that has a tendency to fall down, but not on her. She's staying perfect, just perfect. Lengthwise, I would probably say 20 inches, roughly between 20 and 22. Now, I'm 5'5" for reference, so you can see she's right there. Love the layers, too. I think they are perfectly done, because if she had some shorter layers than what she has, then she would be a lot more voluminous and maybe be a little too overwhelming and therefore not look quite as natural. But I think that the layers are just right, along with this density is exactly what you want. So I can see this style being worn for pretty much lots of things, especially when we have Christmas coming up too. I think this is a great style for Christmas, maybe even New Year's Eve, something along those lines. She does give me a little bit of 80s vibes, not a whole lot, just a little bit. I think it's just with the way this pattern is. I mean, if her bangs were like up here or something, that would really scream 80s. But there's just something about her that's making me feel that way. But I like it. I definitely like it. I definitely like this color a lot. I've never reviewed it before. It's gorgeous. So let me scooch in a little bit here. We have the 1B root, which isn't too harsh. I'm not mad at these roots either. Now, normally when you have a darker root and a lighter shade for the overall color, then usually sometimes that can be too harsh of a contrast, and then it really doesn't look right. It just clashes. Not the case with her. I think it's just because this toffee blonde has a little bit of that darker tone to it. So it really just blends nicely. And since the roots aren't too harsh, I think it looks great. I really do. So looks very professional, and I just really love this. It looks almost like an ashy brown in a way. Just to me it does, okay? You don't have to agree with me, but it just gives me a little ashy brown. But really gorgeous, gorgeous luster too. She feels amazing. Oh, amazing. She feels very soft. There is some silkiness in there. There's a good degree of coarseness too. So she feels like human hair, very well maintained, healthy human hair to be exact. So that's always good. Great for everybody. So I think she is multicultural. And let's take a look at her from the side and the back. Let me just get it all back there. There we go. Now, if you want to wear her down the back, you can do that with any wig, really. With her, obviously she's going to be a little bit more poofy back there. And I think she actually looks really pretty having most of the hair to the front and just a little bit in the back. A lot of times I like to wear all the hair to the front, and I always do for review purposes, but I'm just telling you how it is. I think that she would look really pretty worn that way. But overall, she's gorgeous regardless, okay? No matter how you wear her, she's gorgeous, okay? All right, moving on. Since she's really curly, usually that's something you have to be really concerned about when it comes to tangles and things like that. Things like that. Things like that. But check it out. Check it out. Check it out. That's amazing. She's not really tangly. I'm coming across more of little tiny little snags more than anything. So she's not really a tangler. And for a style like this, it is best to just use your fingers. Granted, you could use a wide tooth comb, but definitely not a brush. I would highly recommend staying away from a brush because that's going to disrupt this pattern and make her look more poofy and frizzy, and it's just not going to look like she should be. So she has more potential like this. That's why I prefer to use my fingers with these types of styles. A lot of people underestimate the power of these little fud babies right here. You can do a lot with a wig style with just using your fingers. So the fact that she's really easy to maintain is great, and that's why I think she's perfect for going out on a special occasion, something along those lines, because again, you don't have to really worry about her, and she's just gonna look fabulous for you the entire time you need to wear her. You know, you're just gonna be there and people are gonna look at you and say, wow, she's got good hair. I really like having people say that to me. I never have to tell them it's a wig. You never have to. Let them think that that's your real hair. So that's what she's given me. Beautiful hair that people are going to be envious over. But anyway, since she doesn't really tangle, she's not really shedding much either. So really impressed with that. And left-sided parts, what did I say, 4 inches deep? Yep, 4 inches, so slightly curved, which is good. Really easy to blend with powder. Depth and width is perfect. Perfectly laid flat to the head, so easy to blend. She has little baby hairs too. I don't mind them. They're kind of hard to see though because they're mostly blended in with the hair. So let me just try to find them. So here they are. If you want to lay your baby hairs down, then you might have to go digging for them. But once you find them, there you go. You could probably lay those down just fine. I think it looks better to me just to leave it like this, because not all styles need to have baby hair anyway. When it comes to this swoop here though, I just want to point out, I'm going to show you the stock photo here. She has it kind of like lifted up higher and over, which is a way to wear her, and I did try that, but I just preferred it down like this a little bit more. So even though it's a very small, tiny, subtle little difference, you at least have that option. So if you do want to show this more, then go for it. You can do either one. But I think this is a little bit more of a dramatic swoop. So that's why I wanted to kind of come down like that. So I just pointed out because I don't want to leave out any information, because you want the wig to look as close to the stock photo as possible. I mean, obviously, no matter what, you can tell that this is the same wig that you see there. But just something I wanted you to know about. Now, this I don't agree with. It says here that she has pre-plucked edges. Why do they say that? Why do they do that? Main concept, come on, don't be jumping on this bandwagon like everybody else does. Anyway, yeah, take a look. Bit of lift up, so if you want to glue her down, go for it. But this is not pre-plucked edges whatsoever. She's thick. I mean, it's okay, but it's definitely not pre-plucked. So you can see, but at least the shape is good. So I do like that. It covers up your own natural edges. Oh, and here's some of those baby hairs I was talking about. They do have quite a bit here along the edges, which is nice. This side with the swoop, it's a little harder to notice, but here you go. Yeah, those are my own right there. I wanted to show a little bit my own baby hair, but she does fit better on this side than this side, in my opinion, because as you can see, I was easily able to pull out some of my own baby hair there. But it's not a big deal considering, once again, she's swooping off on that side, but it's not consistent. I really wish that she was a little bit more pre-plucked because that's what it said. But again, if it didn't say that, then this would be fine. I wouldn't be too upset, but I was really hoping Main Concept wouldn't be joining all the others with that little deception that they do. But I digress. We'll move on. But overall, her fit is really good, and so is the comfort level. And with the cap, definitely larger head friendly. Yeah, there's quite a bit of wiggle room in there. She has great stretchability too, so yeah, she will be fitting everybody. The only con I really truly have is the whole pre-plucking, or I should say lack thereof, but I can overlook that considering how good she looks, and the quality is really amazing. These fibers, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I love these curls. Again, I am surprised that a bunch of other people haven't picked her up and reviewed her yet. I'm really surprised by that. But as I said before, Main Concept seems to be one of those brands that kind of, you know, goes a little bit under the radar, if you will. And I will admit I'm guilty of not really giving them much attention at first either. Now they're getting a lot of my attention. So this is a good wig, guys. She's a really good wig. Love her. She's beautiful. A lot of people will find her beautiful and love her too. So guess what she's getting? Thumbs up. Yes, I'm going to highly recommend this unit. Can't really go wrong with her, to be honest. So that is my thoughts. That is my review. That is my recommendation. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know too if you already picked her up. And please let me know if you decide to go get her after watching this review. But I have nothing more for her today. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you next time in my next video. So until next time, bye-bye.